Yo, what is up everyone? Gamer here today, and today we're going to be playing some more Project Flight. And today, as you guys saw by the thumbnail, I'm going to be showing you guys all of these secret livery codes in Project Flight, plus the couple new liveries that they actually added in the last mini update. But yeah, so we're going to start off here with the Boeing 787-9. Now, this aircraft does cost Robux to get, so you're going to, in theory, have to kind of pay for the livery. But the livery is Sky Team KLM. I don't think it matters if it's in caps or not. But with this, you get a KLM Sky Team livery here. Now, this livery, I have looked on Google and stuff, and it doesn't actually exist. I even searched up, yes, the registration code, and it doesn't exist. Or at least the registration code I meant doesn't exist. I haven't checked if it does exist on the 787, but I do know that for a fact it does not, it never did and does not exist under the registration PHBHP. So I'm not quite sure why this is here, but it is there. So that's that for the 787. Now, if we head on over to the Boeing 757, we actually have a lot on these, well, not a lot, but we have a decent amount on the 757. These are all on the Rolls-Royce RB211, and first off, we start with the Trooper. Nope, I can't spell. There we go, and then that's where you get the Iron Maiden, the Final Frontier World Tour of 2011, Ed Force One, a whole bunch of details right there, which I think would have been all the cities they would have flown into. And, yeah, it's a pretty interesting, livery. It's on the 757-200, and, it's only on the version with the Pratt & Whitney engines. It's not on the 757, or, my bad. It's only on the version with the Rolls-Royce RB211 engines, and it's not on the one with the Pratt & Whitney engines. So, yeah, now we can move on to the next one, which is one I've never shown. But it's Kippy 10,000 there, and it's just the YouTuber jet. So yeah, there you go, you got the YouTuber jet there, 10,000 subscribers, this is when he got that. No, this plane does not actually exist, it's just a special livery for the content creator, Kippitio? Kippitio, yes. So that's that, and you also have Nat Geo, which is a National Geographic Boeing 757-200 with Rolls-Royce engines, leased to, of course, National Geographic from Icelandair, as we could see having the Iceland registration of TFFIS, which you can actually go search this plane up, and there is an actual plane, a Nat Geo plane, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you got a National Geographic plane, again, only on the, Rolls-Royce, same with the Kippy jet. But yeah, those are all the 757 special liveries. There are none on the Pratt & Whitney engines. So now, let's take a look at the next aircraft, which would be the Boeing 737-800. Now, we have two on here. We have Seniac, which is for the content creator Seniac, which we can see here. Let me get it to fully load there. There we go. Now we got it to fully load. So, it does have a mask on the front windshield, and it does say it is a 737-800, and it's got, of course, the Seniac logo all over with the little sharklets there, and on the vertical stabilizer in the back there. And on the other side of the sharklets, it says Air Seniac. So, yeah, pretty cool livery. I think, flown this before, which, if I have, I'll have the video where I flew this up on screen. But, yeah. Now, the next livery is USA 24, which is the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 Freedom 1 livery. Now, I haven't fact-checked if this is on the 737-800. I do know Southwest does have a Freedom 1 livery, but I'm not too sure what version it's on. I'll have the version it's on up on screen, or if it's on multiple of the versions it's on. The reason I think this is that it's not on this version is because there's no registration code on here whatsoever. So unless they have more than one version of the Freedom 1 livery on the 737-800, then it's most likely not on here because all the other special liveries have registration codes if they're one-offs, which pretty much all of them are. So yeah. I think the only one that didn't is the Iron Maiden World Tour one. I don't actually remember, so if it does have one, I'll have it up on screen. If not, it won't be up on screen. But that plane did actually exist, and there was only one of them, so yeah. Now, there are two new liveries on this plane that were not actually specified in the update, or the 7.3 update, because they came actually after. So if I go check the Discord server here, we do see we have two new liveries here, which is Bonza and Rex. So if we go over to here, there's the Bonza livery. Bonza here for Australia. And then we also have the Rex livery. And then this... Oh, they fixed it finally. Avello. This is the Avello livery that was not working a while ago, but now it is fixed, so now you have the Avello livery. Avello is an American company, and they're a small, low-cost carrier. You guys can go research more on them if you want, but yeah. This is the Avello livery, and I was actually right when I guessed this was the Avello livery. But yeah, now let's move on to the 727. The 727 actually has a decent amount, so I might have to go look for the livery codes on them because I don't remember them all. Or at least I don't remember them now. So the first one is Kippy 20,000. Yes, he has 20,000 subscribers now, as we could see. So yeah, this one has a little bit of a different registration code than the last one. This one doesn't actually exist though. It does have little sharklets there, which is one of the few 727s that actually have the sharklets. But yeah, pretty cool. The next one is Gravity. Oh, no. Gravity, which is for the 0G, the weightless experience. This one, I thought there was two planes, but there might only be one. This one is N794AJ. And, yeah, this one has, as we can see, the little sharklets there. So, yeah, I think what it is just like a plane that goes in the sky and eventually they just like let people go on it. You gotta, of course, book, but, apparently, I guess they just turn off the gravity. I'll have like a little article of what they do and what happens. But from what I know so far, they just turn off the gravity, and then you kind of just like are able to like float around in the plane. I don't quite know how that works, but that seems kind of interesting. You guys can go research more on that if you want, but yeah. The next one I think is flying, oh my goodness, flying horse? Nope, I cannot spell today. Yes, so we have the Tex Sutton First Class Equine Travel, whatever. I'm not saying that right at all, I bet, but yeah. With the registration as N725CK, and it's pretty interesting here. Nothing really cool about it though, just a livery. I'm not too sure what this plane really does. You guys can go search that up. And then I think the last one is shuttle. It might be more than shuttle. Yeah, it is. Let me go check. I was right. It's shuttle down. So I was close enough, which is the Trump Boeing 727 shuttle. Now, this actually was an airline owned by the former President Trump. You guys can go search up some more on that. I'll have a little bit of information about this up on screen. But yeah, it is a Trump shuttle. Of course, they no longer exist, but yeah, that's that. And that is the last 727 special livery there. Now we're going to quickly move on to non-special liveries, just to show you guys the two new liveries that were actually added to the A220 that were not at that were not listed in the 7.3, which was the Qantas Link, whatever that is, livery. So it's special. I think there's a registration code, right? It looks blurred out actually. And then right there you can't really see what it's supposed to say. So there isn't actually really a registration code on it, so I can't tell you guys it. But if I find it, I'll have it up on screen. This I think is also new. Yeah, the normal Qantas link, and I thought there was another new one, but no. So it's Qantas link, and then that Qantas link. And then next we move on to the A350, which if we go onto here, this is a actual paid aircraft, so you have to pay Robux for this. But for this, you just do Xmas 23, and then you get a Project Flight Christmas livery, which I'm not gonna lie, kind of sucks. But yeah, I've flown this livery literally only once, and I didn't even finish the flight. I just spawned it and was like, oh yeah, I hate this. Never mind. It's actually not that good of a livery, I will say, but I don't know. It was just because they added it in Christmas of 2023. It was a surprise, actually. It was on the trailer supposed to come in update 9, but yeah, they surprised us with this in December, and it stayed. They also surprised us with another plane, which was the Santa sleigh, which is now at the very bottom if you guys have it. There's nothing interesting on this aircraft, just Santa sleigh. Now, the last special livery we have here is on the Eurofighter Typhoon here. If we go into the Eurofighter and we select Tiger, we get the special Tiger livery, which was on the Eurofighter before it was remodeled. And now it is back on the Eurofighter. So it is a German aircraft. I'm not sure of the exact registration. There might be multiple, which is why there's no exact registration. But it's a pretty cool livery, actually, and yeah, so that is the Tiger livery on there, but that is going to be also the last special livery on the aircraft. So yeah, that is going to be all for today's video. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, then please leave a like and subscribe, as it does help me out. And then don't forget to join my Discord down below so you know when I'm posting videos like this one. But with that, everyone, have a great day, and I'll see you guys again next time. Goodbye.
We'll be right back.